Another day, another story. Life Enhancement, by Srinivasan Chari. Part 1 continued. Instincts and prejudices. Our innate inclinations are there from birth. When they are content, cozy, and nourished, babies everywhere grin. They scream when they are hungry, uncomfortable, or uncared for. Fishes can swim from the moment they are born. Survival instinct is the strongest. Baby turtles flee from predators as soon as they hatch by running down the beach and into the sea. Later in life, prejudices start to form. A kid is unable to comprehend the meaning of religion. But religious differences have been the cause of many conflicts since the dawn of time. A person learns more about himself or herself and is never ready to modify their opinions. When their instincts and prejudices are rationally challenged, they pay attention to other people and acknowledge that they can have different opinions. They will only modify their opinions if they are completely persuaded, not because of someone's position he or she fears. Moods and emotions. The variety of our emotions and sentiments has a major impact on how we behave. Most of the emotions we experience for the first time as children include anxiety, melancholy, helplessness, wrath, fear, love, joy, happiness, and enthusiasm. We experience guilt, pride, jealousy, perfectionism, and resentment. When our ideals and desires change. Early on, we learn that we cannot let our emotions control us at the cost of other people. We are forced to abide by social norms by our parents. We could, however, nevertheless feel the want to fight against these limitations and norms. Realizing that we may change depends on being conscious of our tendencies, developing self-control, and achieving balance and inner serenity. Our positive qualities may be enhanced, and our negative ones can be eliminated. We can learn a lot from history. Embrace the now, while making goals for the future. The fascinating universe we are. Let's begin the most thrilling voyage we'll ever take by reviewing this quick description and discover more about ourselves from the inside out. Answer these questions to gauge your personality and intuition only. This is it. Record the noise that you heard within your first hour of awakening this morning. Tell as much as you can about your most recent dream. Tell us what you think of your prior successes now. What future endeavors do you have in mind? What mental patterns prevent you from achieving your objectives? Describe an occasion in the recent week when your behavior caught someone's attention. Succeeded. Failed. What went through your mind when you achieved success? How did you feel after failing? Why did that occur? Try responding to these questions with a simple yes or no. Can a short person be successful? Can a woman with dark skin be pretty? Can I stay in bed till 10 a.m.? Analyze your responses to check for biases. Take a moment to recall your first recollections of anxiety, depression, fear, anger, contentment, happy. What brings about guilt, pride, aiming for perfection, resentment? Which of the following personality characteristics are you? Firm and fair, extrovert, introvert, theoretical, practical, subjective, searching for answers, based on thoughts, heart-governed, head-governed, principled, harmonious, compassionate, at first. Composition of self. Your body is the portion of you that you can see, although your mind and intellect are invisible to the naked eye. Body. The eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin were among the organs of the physical body that might be used for seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching. As a result, we learn about events outside of our own environment, the organs in the body that enable us to move and use our hands, feet, mouth, and other body parts are also present. Mind. All sensations and emotions originate in the mind. In order to create an image, it combines the data from the sense organs. Intellect. We are able to comprehend and distinguish between things thanks to our intellect. It receives pictures from the mind, examines them, compares them to knowledge and experience, considers various responses, chooses what to do, and instructs the body to carry out that choice. We think and reflect because of the intellect. We could consider how to resolve a dilemma, or we might consider eternal concepts like God and the cosmos. Self. Consequently, the self is the united body-mind-intellect. The self is the sum total of our physical self, mental self, and intellectual self. The self expresses itself via the body, the mind, and the intellect, which represent its senses and actions, respectively. However, self-development may elevate the self above just putting its pieces together. Consequently, we lose the connection between the self and our body, mind, and intellect. Our freedom and independence to be ourselves are made possible by this awareness. We now prioritize being more than we do acquire more. We begin to make use of our own talents, abilities, and knowledge. But we also begin to take responsibility for others. We go from a self-centered or selfish state to a selfless one. A power that is external to us, yet operates through us, connects with our particular self. Questions concerning religion and personal beliefs arise as this train of thinking proceeds. These topics, which are quite personal, and in which each of us could hunt for solutions on our own, are not the focus of this session. The course of events. We all have hectic lives, which is common. In its usual nature, a tree stands in one spot, grows there, and perishes there. A dog's natural nature is to seek out food and water. And after those needs are met, to go asleep in a cozy place. Whether it is mental, physical, or spiritual, man is built for action. We could start to appreciate our job if we could only think of it as something natural, like breathing, our unique character, which has so far formed as a result of prior inputs, experiences, and acts. Determine the kind of behavior we do in a particular scenario, or in reaction to a certain stimulus. The many elements that make up our personalities, our actions today, have an impact on how these features develop, which has an impact on our actions going forward. Thus, the cycle continues. A desire is sparked by your core quality. For instance, you need to be disciplined if you want to be able to manage yourself. The yearning prompts thinking. Giving a second scoop of ice cream, for instance, is seen negatively. The idea leads to the action of graciously refusing the offer of ice cream. Thanks for watching.